why does God allow Satan to attack us? Okay? If God's ultimately in control, why doesn't he just do away with Satan? Well, one interesting part of Scripture that speaks to this is the story and the account of Job. The book of Job really shows us in black and white how Satan has limited freedom to do what he's going to do. Job is a man of God who loves God and serves God, and he has a blessed life. And when the book of Job begins, there's a conversation between God and Satan. It's fascinating. They're having a conversation where Satan is basically making the case before God that the only reason Job serves God is because he's so blessed. I mean, if you have your health and you have wealth and you have a great family and everything's going great in your life, well, that's one thing. But if you were to take any of those things away, I bet Job would not honor you with his life, God. And God responds to Satan this way in Job chapter 1, verse 12. The Lord said to Satan, "Very well then, everything he has is in your power, but on the man himself do not lay a finger." Job then loses everything. He loses everything. He loses his wealth. He loses his cattle. He loses his family. He loses his health. And at the end of all that, what does he do? Does he remain faithful to the Lord? And the answer is yes. Here's his response after everything's taken away in Job chapter 1, verses 21 and 22. First of all, it says that Job fell to the ground and worshiped God and said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." And in all this, Job did not sin by charging God with wrongdoing. This remarkable story of Job gives us insight to understand that God allows Satan to do certain things in this fallen world to develop us. It is through that process that we learn patience and we learn trust and we learn perseverance.